Hey y'all, thanks for coming back. I'm Jess.
And I'm Erica. This is Girls Gone Wrong.
But sure fucking is. Let me start by saying if you're our grandmother, our like if you're our grandparents or our parents and you maybe see an episode called butt stuff, maybe don't watch it because I'll tell you what, my gram, I don't know if she listened or she watched, but she wrote on my Facebook the other day that I share too much,
Yeah,
which,
she did.
which is fine. We love you, Graham. We get it.
Love you.
Well, I know we're being very open here, but I feel like there are some context clues there that you probably shouldn't have watched it.
Yeah.
Eh,
It's all right.
such
Stuff.
is life. Yeah, whatever. This week we've randomly decided to talk about the big D, baby.
That big D.
Uh, divorce for all you fucking perverts. Um,
Oh my
do
God. You hear me laugh?
no, honey. I feel like people need to watch this more than I mean, I hope you all listen to it, but definitely watch it. We're really working. You got to get a new mic. Anyway,
I'll get a
uh,
new mic.
do you want to go first? You want me to go first? Let me go first. It's all about me
Okay, you
today.
go
Let me go
first.
first. I got married and it was a mistake.
Bum,
The
bum,
end.
bum.
No. Uh it was short-lived. It was like right when COVID shutdowns happened. We were dating. It was such a new relationship. I don't even know what I was thinking. We're going to chalk it up to COVID brain, really. Uh this man didn't propose to me and I got married. He didn't present me with a ring.
Oh shit. I didn't realize that.
Okay, so here's a little, yeah. So back up. Um, he went away to the military, right? So
Mhm.
he was away, and I went to see him, and he's like, I really think we should get married, and I'm like, what? That's crazy. Like, no, nobody really
I'm
ever
in
said,
love.
yeah, like nobody said these things to me in my adult life. And I was just like, oh my God, he loves me so much. He didn't propose. Cool. So I agreed to it, right? And I'm just, I'm, I'm making this short. I picked out my own ring. I designed and picked out my own ring, to which he paid me back for because I paid for it too.
Oh God, what?
Yeah, I should have known his credit score was also a red flag. Also, like he was in the military. That was a fucking red flag. So here are two red flags at
Well,
least.
I would like to say, military, thank you everyone for your service. We appreciate you and love you because we wouldn't be able to do what we do in life in general without you. But I do understand military boys want to get married like
They
yesterday.
do. That's the and he was already married, so I should have known. And I do. I back up Erica 100%. We have very close friends and family and you know all these people that we know that have been or are in the military, and we appreciate all of you. We love you.
Mama,
Uh,
mama, mama.
mama. So yeah, it was just fucking weird. Then we're married. We're like not even living together because he's still away. I didn't even have a big wedding. It was so small. Like
Yeah.
obviously, you weren't there. My sister wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like it was, it was very, very small. Um, and that dipshit wore a kilt.
Oh,
I mean, fine. Like I'm all about like expressing your individuality, but
is
like,
he? Isn't that a Scottish thing?
yeah, just don't do it on my fucking wedding day, God.
Is he Scottish?
I don't think so. I he might have been mentally ill in some way.
Oh, Jesus.
I know how to pick them.
Oh,
Former me, prior me knew how to pick them.
yeah.
Uh, yeah. So anyway, when we aren't with each other, which we weren't, like I was trying to fuck all the time
Yeah.
when, like when I would finally see him for that little bit. And, whether I went to see him or he would come home to see me, like, I'm like, yes, it's time.
Yeah.
Mount Chico, wow, wow.
Wooka wooka.
But
I don't know what that was, but
anyway, and he like he didn't, his libido was like not on par with mine at all, which I understand. Like, I am a pretty horny person. I,
yeah.
you know, I like the sexuals, so I get it's not always like that with everybody. But like I was getting shut down all the time. And that just sucked, right? And that like put a big dent in my self-esteem. I'm like, why? I like agreed to share my life with this person and he doesn't even like want to make out. Like I
Yeah.
love making out.
Oh
Like,
God.
oh my God, kiss me with
Mm,
some tongue, please. Like, ugh,
yeah.
I could,
Everywhere. Kiss me everywhere with some tongue
yeah,
everywhere.
like,
Mm-mm-mm.
please. And oh
Mm.
God, wait, this tangent. I can feel it. I can see it in our
One
eyes when we're
person, one person just popped in my head, and I'm like, yes, I literally just told them to make out with me.
yeah, because you're weak. You're a weak ass bitch.
I'm weak.
A
Mama's
weak.
weak.
I know. I love you so much, but we gotta do something about that. Let's wait. Let's back to me.
Okay,
Um,
yeah. I'm sorry.
excuse me.
Oh,
So anyway, like I finally lose my shit one night, right? And you know how I can be.
oh,
I lost it. I'm screaming and
crazy
crying
train.
and crazy. And he told me, he goes, I was like, why? Why don't you want to sleep with me? Why are you constantly pushing me away? Blah, 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 yada, 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 whatever. And he goes, you gained weight. Now, this is 3 months after we got married. He goes, you gained weight. I don't find you as attractive as I did before. 3 months.
Oh,
And I don't want to have sex with you. I was fucking taken aback. I was crushed. Like,
yeah.
first of all, what happens if I got cancer or I got sick in some way or I got in an accident and I'm missing an arm or a leg or my face got fucked up? Like,
Yeah.
do you, it uh, what now? What
Yeah.
then? You know? And it was
Yep.
just heartbreaking. And I don't even know if so. Well, he said to me in times past, he's like, I really, when I was like, if you didn't say that, we probably could have figured it out.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, I thought you were done at that point. And so I don't know if he was being honest when he said it or if he was being hurtful. Uh,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. Like once
Yeah.
you hear that, I've heard things in my past that I have never forgotten. And
Oh,
constantly
100%.
I constantly think about it still. And that is one of them. That's one of them
Yeah.
that's never gonna go away.
Yeah, and you and I have had this conversation. I think that it's okay to tell people what you don't like maybe
Right.
how they're treating you or their clothes they're wearing or their makeup or their hair, little things like that, but things that you cannot change, like your body type, your weight, your teeth, like things that are very hard to change, you should
Right.
not be commenting on, right? Because it just puts the seed of doubt already in your body that you might already have insecurities about. And I feel like when people get to know you on a level where you are together, they know
Mhm.
your insecurities, and some of them like to be fucking petty and like to be nasty, and they use that against you to hurt you, and it's not fucking okay.
No, it's not okay at all. Like, for how like cunty you and I can be, we're pretty fucking nice.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't ever want to like tear somebody down or like hit them where it hurts. That's
Yeah.
just not, unless you come at me and you do something like, you hurt you or Amy or,
Yeah.
my girls or Hannah or Sam, like my family, like I'll fucking kill you dead then. But like
Yeah.
I don't want, it's not even worth it anymore to be
No.
mean or to be petty or to, well, I'm petty Betty, but to like fight with people. But
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. We tried to go to therapy, and even the therapist there, like the therapist, like was like, you just have to let her be mad.
Yeah.
And I just could never not be upset at that. I just couldn't get past it because
Yep.
I just thought about it every day. And finally I was like, I can't, I can't do this anymore. It's just not kind to myself, and it's not fair to you. And to like put him through this. Like I wanted him to be punished, right? And like
Yeah.
that just sucks. Nobody wants that. So it
Yeah.
was just, you know,
I
we
think it's
just
also hard, like, when he said, like, he thought you were done. I'm not saying I need someone to chase after me, that's not what I'm saying at all, but if you do something wrong, it's important that you own up to it and take accountability because then you're showing
recognize,
me you truly want to fix it or
right,
make it better, right?
recognize
Yeah.
it, and be like, hey, I fucked up. It took him a long time to come forth and say that because him and
Yeah.
I still talk on a very randomly, but on occasion.
Yeah.
Um, and like he's in Virginia now. I was just there a few months ago. He like wanted to take me out on a date, and like he's like, I would like to try this again. And I by that point I'm like so far traumatized from the last guy I dated. Like I can't get back in on that.
Oh, dating is fucking awful.
Yeah. Oh, dating is awful. I feel like we can touch on that
Mm,
a little bit later.
yeah.
But it was a super simple divorce, which I know not all of them are. Like him and I didn't really have joint assets or anything like that. So it was he signed, I signed, send him in, 3 months to the day, bing, bang, boom, dunsies.
Yeah.
And
That's nice.
then I was on the prowl.
You were back on the field.
Yeah, playing the field. And guess
Fish.
what? I caught a grand slam of a fuck up after that.
God,
That's
you
for
sure
another
did.
day. I can't even. That's for another day.
Oh god, you sure did, girl.
But you know
Don't
what?
worry.
It took a lot of frogs. What do they say? Kissing frogs to find your prince or whatever. I don't
Yep.
know. But like I'm pretty lucky right now.
Yeah, I
So
love daddy.
daddy is the best. He's
Mhm.
amazing. Um, yeah.
I can't wait till we all have those velour jumpsuits,
Oh, he wants to
tracksuits.
be a kept man. He wants to be stay at home daddy, kept man.
Oh god.
You
I
know what
can't.
he's gonna have to do? He's gonna have to propose to me and buy a ring one day.
Yeah, and buy
I
us our
don't
compound.
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. And I'm not
No, no,
saying
no.
yes ever again unless somebody proposes. No,
My
in all
god.
honesty, I don't know. I don't know if I don't think I ever wanted to be married in the beginning. I don't
Yeah,
think I never really thought about it prior to
yeah,
that. I think it seems like more of a hassle than it is anything else. Like, I get the ring, I get the being together, I get the party because who doesn't want to fucking party all about you, get all
yeah.
the gifts. I didn't get that shit. Like,
No,
I would love that. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. I think it would have to be with the right person, or it would have to be talked about before.
I agree. I
But
don't
if
think I'll
anybody
ever get
listening
married
to,
again.
yeah, I don't think so either. But if anybody does want to give me a ring and is listening to this, please call Erica because she knows everything about me and she will not steer you in a wrong direction because you better not give me a ring that I don't fucking like.
Wow. See, I believe I'll give you ideas of what I like, and you could pick what you like for me because it's your gift to me. But I will tell everyone exactly what you want. So you only get what you want.
Well, thank you, but you'll give them ideas. Like, I don't,
Yeah.
sometimes boys are stupid. You just have to hold their hand.
Yeah.
So I'm
Boys,
just
not
gonna,
men.
boys, not men. I'm just gonna pawn them off to my best friend.
Yeah. Just send them my way.
Send
Oh
them your way.
God.
Tell me about me, enough about like if we're ever gonna get married again in our life, because we don't
Yeah.
know what the future holds. So,
We don't. If I was to tell you right now, if I'd get married again, I'd tell you no. What I'm looking for is like someone who is convenient and will take me on dates and hook up with me, but give me my space,
hmm. Okay, okay.
whatever that
Where
is.
are you? Fine. Wait, time out. Let's
Oh,
hit that
anyway, back to
after.
divorce.
Back to
Divorce,
divorce.
divorce, divorce.
We'll have a
Okay,
few
so
minutes. Give me, I know yours is trauma filled and long. Give us
so
the
mine's
short
long.
version.
Mine's long. I'm going to give the Cliff Note version. So I'm also going to be very polite. I hope he's doing well. I hope he is on a path that is good for him. But
You wish him
we
well.
I I wish him well.
In hell, motherfucker.
Stop it, you
Ugh,
crazy,
he's
crazy bitch.
disgusting. He's a clown. Anyway, carry on.
So, I met my ex in 2010. We started dating.
Boo.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
We got engaged in 2012, got married in 2014, divorced January of this year, 2023. Um,
Wait. I know squirrel brain. Can I just tell everybody that
mm,
this parasite that she dated hated me so much as her best friend that I had to be demoted in their wedding.
I'm laughing. Oh my God. Yeah, you were demoted. He really
Demoted.
did not like you. And it was so interesting because, like, it'd be like, oh, Bono, fuck Bono, blah, 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 blah. Then if you'd come around, he'd be like, Miss Bono, like your best friend.
Oh,
It was
beautiful. Love you.
wild.
Yeah, because he was a narcissist. He was manipulative. There was something fucking mentally wrong with him. Carry
Yeah.
on. Sorry, I'm being.
Anyway,
Mm.
you're being a little vicious. But that's
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
You're allowed to have your
Mm.
opinion.
I do have my opinions about him, but also he just took, I feel like he robbed us of so much time together
Yeah.
that it's just like he could rot in hell for all I give a shit. But
Wow. Okay.
I'm glad you're taking the high road with this. I really am.
I
So
am
carry
going
on.
to be
Go on.
nice. I really do hope he's doing well, despite everything that has gone on in my life. So let's see. I decided to get divorced in 2021. The decision was kind of solidified in my brain then. I did not file. I left. There were a lot of things that were going on that I'm not going to discuss here, but what I can say is if you were in an abusive relationship, whether it be physical, emotional, financially, sexual, whatever it is, get fucking help. Do not
Yeah.
stay. Um, I'm
And
loyal to a T. That's why I stayed.
but that
You
was
know,
hard, right? Now, how
yeah,
many people, we've talked for a long time, just get out of there, leave him. And I know you tried and I know you're loyal and I get that. But how many women say that? How many women say that and end up fucking dead? How many women
yeah,
say that and end up seriously hurt or fucked up because
yeah,
they want they it's comfortable for them, or they want to be there, or they want to fix, oh, he'll change, I can help him, blah blah blah. Like,
yeah,
honey, no, you're not a
yeah.
fucking
And it's,
mechanic. You're not a mechanic. You don't fucking
yeah,
fix it. You gotta go.
it's hard though. Like when you're in that situation for so long, it happens gradually over time. So over 13 years, I lost confidence in myself. I lost who I was as a person. Like I lost my North Star. Like
Right.
I had no way, and there's this element of embarrassment where you're afraid to tell people what's really going on and ask for help because you're like, I was not this person
Right.
ever. Why
Right.
am I here? And how do I get out without making this person look bad? Because that's not my MO. I don't want to make anyone look bad. And I know I've had conversations with people who know just the tip of the iceberg and they're like, fuck that. Like you should have did this, you should have did that. Yeah, I know I should have, and I know I should be acting a certain way, but like I can't live with hatred in my heart because it's just going to destroy me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
But it's like
yes.
immobilizing. Like you can't
Yeah.
sometimes you
n-
just can't do anything. Cause I've been in abusive relationships before and I get that.
Yep.
Uh it's just like, I wish for other people so much more than what you went through. Like
Yeah.
I wish they recognize it early, ask for
Yeah.
help, don't wait,
Yeah.
don't the first time something happens, don't be like, oh, okay, well, maybe if it happens, maybe it happens again, I'll leave. Like, no,
Yeah.
we're done.
Yeah. Because there's
2023, we are
always,
cleaning hands of shitty
yes.
boys.
And there's always this thing, like, when something would happen, we would have a conversation, I'd be like, "This is how this made me feel," and I always
Right.
blamed myself. I'd be like, "I feel this way, and I know I
Yes.
shouldn't feel this way," but, like, I do it because I was walking on eggshells, because the ramifications of what would occur if I said something incorrectly was
Yeah.
you had to outweigh the pros and the cons, you know?
Right.
But anyway, that's not
I
what this is
know.
about. So, I ended up leaving in 2021. There are a lot of, like, legal things that have happened. I had a PFA, things like that. It was pretty fucking serious. Um, I remember going to the court hearing for my final PFA and the judge asking if we wanted to work on our marriage, and I was like, "Yes," because I didn't get married to get divorced. Like, if we could fix this, I want to fix this because I don't know, I fucking didn't get married to get divorced. Like, I didn't. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
didn't. So we tried to fix it, and I ended up leaving again, and, at that point, a couple months later, it was August. In August of 2022, I filed for divorce. He was served divorce papers actually in September, on our wedding anniversary, and I remember hearing from my lawyer about it, how he was pissed, how he was blaming me for picking the day to have the divorce paperwork served, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't," you don't have control of that when a lawyer's
Right.
involved. So a lawyer was involved on my end because of a lot of reasons. So the lawyer convinced me to do a no-fault divorce to save money, even though there was fault, there was infidelity. So,
Right.
um, and
Not on your
that there
part.
was not on my part. And I can remember when I left in December, you and I haven't talked for how long, and you messaged me. I was like, he's messaging me on Instagram and is saying about my lips and how he wants me to suck his dick and da 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 da. Remember? Like, it was
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Like, and at that point, I
Disgusting.
left for safety reasons. I did not leave thinking I was going to get a divorce. Really, I was like,
Right.
maybe I should get a divorce. I can leave now." But anyway, so he was served papers in September of 2022. There's a lot of back and forth arguing, like, not bad arguing. I guess we were just trying to figure out what's going where. I know he wanted things to work out.
Hmm.
Um, I just couldn't. I could not go back.
But he was off his rocker, dude. Like, not only was he like dangerous and abusive, like emotionally towards you, if among other
Yeah,
things, but like he was off his fucking rocker at that point. Like, meant
yeah,
needs help.
yeah. So we ended up. I was at the Bloomsburg Fair, and someone came up to me and was telling me things that had happened, and I found out said things were true. And it wasn't, and that was kind of like what broke me. I was like, "Okay, this divorce is going through." Because at one point I was thinking, "Oh, maybe I will fix it. Like, maybe I just need time away from him, we'll fix it." But when I found out that he was sending photos, eliciting photos, doing all this stuff behind my back when I had cancer, um, it was devastating.
Bum.
Yeah.
Oh
So I was
wait,
like,
that was the
"Holy
wrong
shit."
noise. Hey, it should have been bum bum bum.
Pum, pum, pum.
I did
So
it,
it
but
was
no.
devastating. It was devastating. So
Yeah.
October to December, we were going back and forth about what I wanted, what he wanted. I paid for the entire divorce. My divorce was fucking
Shocking.
expensive.
Yeah.
Um, I paid for everything. I paid for everything. So we finally settled December 3rd on what we wanted, signed our divorce decree. Once that was signed and sent into the court, I was divorced I was divorced a month and 10 days later. So it was very speedy once we decided.
Yeah.
But if you're going to get a divorce and it's an amicable divorce, I suggest doing what you did. But if there's like
Easy
weird
peasy.
manipulation tactics going on, definitely use a lawyer because my lawyer was very, she saw through the bullshit and was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to
Right.
happen, you know. But what I do have to say about the situation is if you know or you observe something weird that's going on in a friend or loved one's relationship, you should say something. Um, I know it's hard. I can't imagine putting myself in someone else's shoes who saw my situation, but you need to say something. And for every fucking one of you that knew something was going on and that was fucking involved in it, fuck you. You know where I stand. I think you're a piece of shit. I don't fucking care. Like, there are people who fucking knew what was going on and watched me walk around like a fucking fool for years. People
Well,
who were fucking involved. Fuck you.
yeah,
All of
fuck you
you.
guys. Fuck all you guys. We hate you. I got
I'm
your
just
back,
saying,
baby.
like the people who knew and were involved, like they played
Scumbags.
fucking dumb. They played dumb. They came to my face. How are you doing? How's so and so doing? Don't know. You fucking knew and you didn't say anything. Like, ah.
This conversation is making me so angry. What about you?
So I'm very angry right now.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but yeah.
So there's that. We
But
are
anyway,
deep.
I'm divorced. It was fine. It wasn't really a bad process at all. Honestly, I think the hardest was making that decision and getting out of that situation. And I would like everyone to know that I feel that it takes two to tango. So I'm sure that there was fault on my end too.
See,
I know you hate that. You hate
don't.
that. I know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not perfect. No one's
If I knew how to
perfect.
edit, I would cut that out.
Oh my God.
So shut the fuck up and stop talking. Actually, tell me about how dating is for you now
Hmm.
after getting the big D.
Oh God. Dating. Wow.
Have you
It
been on a date?
is. I actually just went on a date yesterday, Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was it?
This guy asked, but it wasn't bad. This guy asked me out, and I was like, all right, I got to get over this situation thing.
Yeah, you
It's
do.
almost, it's almost impossible to get over the situation thing, though.
Oh God, because you're weak. You gotta stop fucking texting him.
I'm not weak,
Yes, you
am
are.
I?
Yes, yes, you are. I'm telling you this with all the love in my heart. Oh,
Oh God.
but okay, so all right, and I told you like go on this date, like try to forget about so and so.
Yeah.
What did this date do for you in any way?
He's a very nice guy.
Okay,
I think that he's funny, a little too okay, I know we're very forward.
yeah,
Like, we're very, like, sex da da da.
oh,
Just because we
absolutely.
talk about that on the podcast, I don't think it's a way to make jokes with someone you don't know yet.
Oh wait, was he doing that? Was he making like sex jokes?
There were a couple sex jokes and, like, they were funny, but I'm like, you know, in my mind, you're like, "So, does this guy just wanna hook up? Like, what is the deal?" Because I
Right.
don't just hook up with people. My first hookup was situation.
Yeah.
Like, I don't just hook up with people. So, and now that I'm divorced and, like, all this stuff, I'm like, hmm,
It
that's
is
weird.
a shit world out here in the
But
dating
it
game.
was really it was a nice time. He was fun. He did try to feed me a couple times, which was really weird.
He tried to feed you. What? Tell me. I need what does this mean? Like, did he pick up a piece of plate, like a piece of food on his plate, and try to feed you with it? What the
I'm sorry.
fuck,
I'm laughing. I'm
Erica?
laughing so hard.
I'm shooketh to the core.
Um, yeah, he tried to airplane food into my mouth.
Airplane. He air. Are you a
Yeah.
toddler? Are you a child? Are you a baby? Are you an infant?
I don't know.
Are you a
I mean, I
fetus?
looked like one. I looked like one compared to him. He's 6'6".
Oh, I love me a tall fella.
Mhm. He was funny though, but those were like that was the only weird stuff that happened. And I'm
Yeah.
sure he's gonna listen to this. Sorry. Gotta put it out there.
Okay, well, I didn't meet you and I'm not sorry. That's fucking weird. And like, okay, but I've had people do like the creepy like sex jokes too, and it's just gross. It's like not
Yeah,
a
his
turn on, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
I think whether it be nerves or whether it be something, like I don't know where men get off. And I say men and I say it loosely because like we
yeah,
date men, right? I know women can do this shit too. Very well aware of that, guys.
yeah,
So I say it with everybody in mind, but it's just like, oh, you could be like smoking hot, or like I'm interested, but once you start doing that, it's like,
yeah.
not really for me.
I mean, he was funny and he's great. Like he's a nice person and he's very like caring.
Yeah.
He you know what I mean? But those were the only things I was like, and I haven't told him that yet. So I guess I'll text him and say, hey, this is what I didn't like, and you're gonna hear it on the podcast because he does follow us on the podcast.
Well, we thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Damn
Oh
it.
my god.
Shit. But other than that, it was good. We were there for 3 hours.
Well, maybe give it another shot if he doesn't do jokes again. So, hey, kid, don't do jokes again. Cut
No
that.
sex jokes.
No sex jokes. Cut that out.
Not not until we know each other a little more.
Ugh, God. I want somebody to say sex jokes to me.
Mm.
Daddy.
Mm, daddy.
Daddy.
You have a daddy and I have a daddy.
I know. And we both have
Mm.
fathers too.
Yes, we have fathers. There's just something about those daddies.
Ah, daddies get me.
Mm,
Zaddy. Is that like a sexier
daddy.
daddy?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know either. We can Google it quick. What is a zaddy?
Zaddy.
What's
What is a zaddy?
I feel like it's no, that's not right. A sexually attractive man, especially an older one who is fashionable or charismatic.
Oh, I got a zaddy for sure.
Yeah, but
Zaddy. Zaddy.
is it
Zaddy, if you're
zaddy,
listening,
zaddy,
call
zaddy?
me.
Also, if you're
FaceTime me, actually.
listening,
I'd like to see your face.
oh my God. If you're listening, we're going on a trip in December and we're going to be drunk the entire time again. And we're going to
Are
be
you
on
telling?
FaceTimes. So
I'm
watch
gonna,
out.
yeah, Zaddy, I'm coming for you the whole time, filled
God,
with tequila.
no, I can't. I drank one too many cocktails yesterday and I was a monster, an absolute monster.
Yeah, but I'm so proud of you
Why?
because I think you're learning to now control. Like, I know you were out of control yesterday, but you woke up this morning, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. And we all face our challenges. And having one too many fun cocktails is mine.
Yeah. God, Mexico's gonna be so fun. And then
Yeah.
Fiji.
But I don't think, yeah, I know, but I don't think Mexico counts, right? Like, I feel like that doesn't count. Daddy already knows I'm going to be tequila filled. And he said
Well,
he's
I
going.
think I know I feel like Daddy is gonna go, and I think I should give Daddy Zaddy's number, and Daddy and Zaddy
Maybe.
should show up.
Well, yeah, they're both old men.
They're both the same age.
You know what? I can see them with their dad bods in like on the beach in Mexico with like fucking funny hats and like the the matching like shirt
The
and
white
shorts.
on their nose, the zinc on the nose.
And then we're there in our bikinis, like looking high. And we're like, yeah, those are our men. Those are our babies.
Oh God. Well, he's not my man, but he is my
Well,
zaddy. He'll
yeah,
always be my zaddy.
he
He's
can be
always
a
number one.
zaddy. They're our daddies.
Mm.
Well, I guess we're running out of time. So
We are. Oh,
I
you know
think,
what? We have to talk about. So I was at work and people have been giving me lots of ideas for this podcast.
yeah, we have lists going.
Yeah, I have to find the list, but there's some that we have to add to the list. We got a
Okay.
request to speak about um Brazilians.
Ooh, okay.
So what we think about hair, no hair,
Okay.
what guys think about hair or no hair, what they find more attractive, and then laser hair removal. That was
Okay.
like a thing. That would be fun.
Yeah.
And then another one was one of the doctors I work with, he's older and he's older and his mom is going to be living with them or was living with them or something. And he said him and his wife are still sexually active.
Love that. Love
Kudos to
that.
them. And he said that they
I want to
won't
have
get
sex when I'm old.
freaky. They like to get freaky with the door open, but won't get freaky because
Well,
mom
yeah.
kind of creeps on in. So
Okay.
he said, you guys should talk about having
Parents in
sex
the
when your parents are
house.
home. Yeah.
Okay.
Or kids.
In the house.
Mhm.
Okay.
Another person wanted us to go live and do some live
I
stuff.
think we should do that. Yeah, let's do some new stuff. I also got a call. One of my beautiful friends called me. Well, you met Liz. And she called me the other day and she was listening. She said something like about how are we more sexually fluid than we think we are? As
What does
as
she mean
as a
by that?
whole, like I sit here and I could say like, oh, I'm straight, I'm straight, I'm straight, but like, is there more to that? Like, can I be? You know what I mean?
Like, would I have sex with a girl? No. Would
Okay.
you? I'm just asking. I mean, I wouldn't. I like the dick too much.
I mean, I've had.
Oh, okay. We don't have to go there.
Okay.
I just,
So let's run
oh.
over a few topics and we will talk about them. I
I
guess.
and I just want everyone to know I'm pro all of that. I think I'm not anti that. I'm just saying I personally like dick too much.
Right. I think it can be a discussion though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah.
I love a good cack, but like
Yeah.
give me a big ball sack into it. Love it, daddy.
Love it. Sadie.
Oh, I'm a pervert. Okay. Let's thank you guys for listening in. Give us your suggestions. DM us, do all the things.
Yes.
We love you. We hope you have a great day and we will
Yes.
see.
Sorry, this one was a little serious.
Yeah,
Dang.
but we have to. You know what? We're just giving it our all. We're bearing it all. So you tell us what you want to hear and we'll fucking
Yeah, and this was requested by a lot of people actually.
Yeah.
I mean, granted it was very like I didn't go in very much detail, but if people ever have questions, they could always just message
Right.
me. Because I feel like once you post something online, it's there forever.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say anything that is harmful to anyone or anything like that.
Well, you're better than me. If you're
Okay.
Erica's ex-husband, fuck you. And we're signing off.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.